Dejounte, what got working for you in that third quarter as you went off and had 19 points and kind of continued to carry your team through that second half?
I mean, as an individual, I'm trying to, be elite on the defensive end first and foremost. On the offensive end, I'm trying to get my legs underneath myself, and we had a long camp, high intense camp. Just trying to get my body right, get back in the flow of a long 82-game season. But most importantly, just trying to take the challenge each and every night I can to be that leader, that guy, to set the tone on defense and. Offense, like I tell all the guys, we're going to make or miss shots. We can't control that. We got to move on and do the things we can't control.
Dejounte, you one of the most selfless players in the NBA. But when you get hot like that, is it one of those, all right, give me the ball or just go with the flow? Like, how does that work?
I mean, I don't know how too much to put it. That's just, who I am. I love the game. I love working. I've always believed in the work gonna show no matter who you are, whatever you do in life. How the work you put in, it's gonna show eventually. So, me, it ain't no give me the ball. I believe in my teammates. Even if I hit 2-3 baskets in a row and somebody's open, I believe that guy should get the ball. So that's just who I am, as a man, as a basketball player.
You had a huge game on offense, but pretty much shut down the Timberwolves in the second half. How would you evaluate the defensive performance today?
I mean, it was great. It was a testament, to us as a team. Low adversity hit. It was hot in the first quarter, the first half. Shot was 70% from three at one point in time. And, the only thing for us is we couldn't put our head down. We came in at halftime and said, it's a game of runs, it's the NBA. Guys are going to come in hot, ready to play, and some guys ain't. And we happen to not be too ready to play, but I ain't going to really say that because they was hitting contested shots at that. So, at the end of the day, it's a game of runs. It's two halves for a reason. And I think we just showed that, we're built for whatever.
Dejounte, of course, you're a Seattle guy. A lot of people in the NBA world and just in the basketball world overall look at Seattle natives as being great scorers. Another great scorer from Seattle, Jamal Crawford, he'll be eligible for the NBA Hall of Fame this year. Do you feel like he should be a Hall of Famer? And talk to me about how influential he's been in your career.
I mean, yeah, he's 101. He is who he is. I think, the guys that played before him, the guys that played with him, and then, us as the young guys playing after him, all believe that he's 101 and he's deserving whatever goes his way. And as far as me as an individual, that dude helped me get out the streets and helped me and my family. And it wasn't, you can go to the NBA, it was do the right things and let God handle the rest. And when I started doing the right things and took his advice, I mean, the rest is history. So, I'm forever in debt with that dude. Nothing but love and respect. He is Seattle. He's the guy. I'm always say that. I'm always show love to him and the rest of the guys, but especially him. I'm just thankful and grateful. To have somebody like that. Be under my corner when he didn't have to.
Thank you.
I'm just curious, what does it feel like when you're that hot? I mean, you made 9 straight jumpers at one point. Like, what does that even feel like? Is it different? Is something go off in your head like, oh my goodness? Or
I mean, my whole life I've been like a rhythm player. Being from Seattle, if you watch everybody from Seattle, we all could dribble. So when we start dribbling and we just touch the ball, it's just a certain rhythm we get. As far as making shots, I'm somebody that if I miss a shot, I'm telling myself I'm gonna make the next shot. It doesn't matter. I work too hard in the summers and even in the season, pre-games, off days, I'm in the gym working on my shot, working on just everything, my balance, my strength, and it's just a confidence thing. So I just be in the moment, man. I want to win games, Like I said, it could be my night tonight, then it could be Trey Wednesday or Dre or, JJ, anybody, when we figure that out, once we utilize the talent we have, we could go a long way, with that. So that's all. I'm just out there hooping.
I think for 2 nights in a row, Coach Quinn has used the phrase lift when he talks about. He said Dejounte lifts the team. I think he's talking about defense, but how do you make sure that the team is feeling competitive and confident along with you?
I mean, like I said, defense is the most important, and I think we've been preaching that, from the moment we started open gym, OTAs, and camp, preseason, all the way now to the season. We're preaching that defensive end because the offensive end, we're so talented. You look at our roster, you got so many guys who can score 20 or more any given night. So, you know, we got to put that aside, continue to work on your game, but put that on the side and focus on defense. So, you know, me being me, I love defense. You're not going to find a lot of guys who love defense. I take pride in it, I love it. So, you know, I think it's on for me to try to bring that energy and you know, just be ready to go from the jump ball. And I took accountability for some times when I wasn't ready or something was going on mentally or whatever. But, you know, I get paid to do this. This is my job. I want that challenge. So, you know, I'm going to continue to, you know, lead on the defense end. And, you know, hopefully everybody follows and you know, we just do good for each other, help each other, and win games.
Dejounte, you guys have won 2 in a row now. You'll have another opponent coming up on Wednesday. What do you guys need to do to keep this momentum going and take this 2-game winning streak to 3?
Stay hungry. Not content, you know, not comfortable, just staying hungry, wanting more, and moving on, you know, never too high, never too low. You know, this game, great win today, great win last night, you know, but these games is over here in the past. You know, focus on Washington, you know, get film, you know, because for me, I don't look at teams like, oh, they're not good or they're contenders. I don't look at that. You know, this is the best league in the world, and, you know, we're going to be tested every night. And it's competitive. We wanted to be competitive, so we got to go focus on the game plan and execute it and go get another great win.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.